Welcome to Reptile of the Week, a program where we talk about reptiles here at the Kentucky Reptile Zoo. This week, it's with RePete, the Dumerils Ground Boa. Hi everyone, this is Mariah from the Kentucky Reptile Zoo, and I'm here with our intern Clay,
Hello.
who's going to be talking about the Dumerils Ground Boa.
Hello. So this guy here, his name is RePete. Like Mariah said, he's a Dumerils Ground Boa. So these guys are unique because they are found in Madagascar. Not many boas found in Madagascar. There's 4 species, 2 in this guy's genus and 2 in a separate genus living out there. Madagascar is a mainly jungle, so these guys are well adapted for that environment. He spends most of his time down in the leaf litter. As you can see, his camouflage is very cool. It helps him blend in with that broken up mottled coloration. He is named after a French herpetologist named Dumerils, which is where they get their name from, clearly. He's an ambush predator, so that allows him to kind of sit in one spot and wait for prey to come to him. And he's very comfortable doing this. We have some snakes that will hang out for weeks, days, or even months without moving, and he's one of them. Boas in general tend to be pretty docile, though some do actively hunt. This guy is not likely to do that. These guys are known for eating a couple different things. For one, they're known for eating juvenile lemurs, which is pretty neat, considering Madagascar is known for lemurs. They also are often preyed upon by adult lemurs, so it kind of goes both ways. Boas aren't necessarily picky eaters. They'll also eat other small mammals or reptiles or birds, basically whatever they can get their hands on or mouth on. So Dumerils here, this guy's not super huge. He's still pretty young and hasn't had very much time to grow. But Dumerils can get anywhere from 6 to 8 feet long. And their size does just basically depend on how long they've had to grow. You can't tell it snake's age just by looking at it. But the more they eat and the better care they have, the bigger they can get. So that being said, the very, very biggest might exceed 8 feet, but that's really unlikely. This guy here is probably hitting about 3 feet, so he's definitely got some room to grow. So Dumerils here are on the endangered species list, which is unfortunate, but it's a good thing that they're going to be taken care of. They are considered least concern, which sounds awesome, but least concern, being on the list in general, is always a great thing for a species. And the main reason they're considered least concern is actually because we don't know how many of these guys exist in the wild. They are pretty well established in captivity, but no one's really gone out there to count them. So maybe that's something we could strive for in the future. Dumerils are semi-arboreal. So that being said, he's pretty comfortable climbing around trees, and to him, I'm kind of like a weird tree just holding him up. Also, boas in general tend to be pretty comfortable in water. Anacondas are in the boa family, and so if this guy were to find water, he wouldn't mind swimming around in it a little bit. But since he specializes in being an ambush predator, he will spend most of his time just in one spot, kind of down on the ground. Boas also are really good at going into burrows. They do a really cool thing called rectilinear locomotion, which basically means they can move in a straight line. And basically how they do that is arching little parts of their rib cage, kind of moving like a conveyor belt across the ground, which helps them creep forward, basically. It's a very cool form of movement that helps them get into small spaces without moving around a lot and can help them get into tight spots. You can almost see him doing it right now. But the unfortunate thing is it's not very fast. This guy's top speed might be 1 mile per hour, so he's not going anywhere in a hurry. So, this guy is a boa. Another group of snakes very similar to boas and often get confused with boas are pythons. They're both large-bodied snakes. They're also large constrictors, all non-venomous, but they are 2 different groups. They're in 2 entirely different families, and that means there's a lot of differences between them. Some of those differences are geographical. Boas tend to be found in the New World, so like think the Americas, and pythons tend to be found in the Old World. So you're looking at like Asia, Africa, parts of Oceania, the islands down there. This guy, of course, there has to be exceptions, breaks the rule. Being from Madagascar means he is in the Old World. So there are some boas who kind of make that journey over there. Another big difference is that pythons have a few more bones in their head. They have an extra bone right near the front of their mouth that gives them a few extra teeth that boas don't have. But the largest difference is that pythons lay eggs while boas are actually live bearers. So, most people think of snakes and reptiles in general as being egg layers, but actually about 30% of snakes do give live birth. It's a really unique process that these guys get to partake in. That includes all boas and most vipers. The name viper actually comes from viperus, which means to bear live. They are called primitive snakes, which gives them a couple of cool anatomical features. For one, they have 2 lungs. So most snakes actually only have one long lung that goes down their body. These guys actually hold on to 2. Boas also have what's called pelvic spurs. They're little hooks near the base of their tail, right around their cloaca, that are vestigial organs left over from when snakes actually used to have back legs way long ago in evolutionary history. Nowadays, they don't do very much. That's what the term vestigial means. But they are still useful for mating. They kind of help them hold on. And in theory, since they don't do very much, they might be lost to evolutionary time in the future.
Well, thank you, Clay, for all of your information about the Dumerils Ground Boa, and we'll see you next week for the next Reptile of the Week. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more KRZ videos, and don't forget to hit the bell so you know when it's happening. Follow us on social media at KY Reptile Zoo for more scaly content. Lastly, come visit us in Slade, Kentucky, and check out our website at kyreptilezoo.com for merch and booking programs.